Fast forward, you can watch on you so excuse me. Say and the can you message so bit me. Subscribe to the channel, hit on the notification bell, share now for front so insert into me income be. Yamin show on your Kesi say Wajanisa Eddie and Mammy. Channel one say Hasi a FunnTV GH. Political stories are training me with making headlines in Jimre. Now you be Ěxp0sě a waxy any demon young Brazil must say and the lady can you so bit subscribe to the channel. Medasi say Wajanisa Eddie and Mammy. Young Koying Simu na highways in the year. Ijedem butu fast forward yan hwe ni Akroma Bobie ansa of Akroma FM na mana o kase wetimi ameki revelation bia eno ehupa se yan hwe na yanye ntutue dia ne kamia kwaye se eze obi akopitu edebon hoban ni nyina na se krata bia ba bonten dia dance se Bawumia ni nua bema afa foreigners ibin so citizens a train womu na di tu ahye omunsem ama ababaye basa ewo Ashanti region Asante mountain na we ebai no about NDC John Dramani Mahama ihu enya asem koto akra ama wono so odne nano atumbi winning semahodo a ewo channel yiswa edibi Ěxp0sě ene ene de ni ahobrase mu ye bonwura ye bedwafo aswe abra omu agepren omu ye insemu mu pensem mu medaksi se onso wagepren e waksi fast forward ye bonwura bedwafo aswe
will have to invest in security and public safety measures, including recruiting additional personnel, enhancing street lighting to promote nighttime economic activity.
Document we mame na the woman say enra sa document we ye busa ho asem kakra enra ye busa document we ho asem kakra and I don't know ye best say omote yenka they should let us know because according to what is on this document no uridia etre say Bawumia enua ya a friend chief what is Legon me nim ne pa and document which they say Bawumia enua no na SSA MPP metro men nano omode 13 makumaku dumiensa on October 7th and a call a Sutware training camp for 2 weeks training. How to handle AK-47s, pistols, unarmed combat, and physical conditioning. You say, omu training mama napo. Inti napo ena sa ko-mininis no. Na omu say 17th ene. Ombesai ede batch foforo akwa Sutware. Document we yebesre circulate dodo yebesre Ghana police yebesre the presidency. They should let us know whether it is authentic and answer entesa because yenya yehunu dey see mamobi last week Orajo mama ekasa kwame say Orajo mama mamobi no say wo Orajo mama akasa fa ho na said ye Orajo mama kan no o se nyaade a ye be ye obi ahwe and it's a fact nyaade on be ye obi ahwe omonye obi ahwe se dampare yi nanim se ono oye adwuma one ayi asare legal head no adwuma mo ye adwuma ama MPP metremo asare picture maka atremo but asare there is just a matter of time. It's just a matter of time inti obia benya abotre ba asare joma maka no enkosi aga obia yes enkoti Orajo mama. So this document they should help us. In this you are forcing the NDC to also arm their people.
And I hear it was the result of health. I saw what happened the other day in Mamobi, and I hear it was the result of health walks. The two opposing parties were holding health walks or something, and then there was a clash somewhere. But even if there was a clash, I mean, maybe it might not have led to the loss of lives. But people had weapons, and they fired shots and injured people. The reason why this continues is because there's impunity. Those who have those weapons know that nothing will happen to them. They will do it and get away with it because they are operatives of the system. They are people who belong to the political establishment. I saw one clear picture of one of them holding his pistol. Just watch, nothing will happen to them. And as long as nothing happens to them, it will continue. And that's why often I say that the moral voice of society must be heard. And the moral voice of society resides in our chiefs, our religious leaders, our civil society organizations. It's not that these people are not known. The people are known. The society knows those who fired those shots and injured those people. But again, like Ayawasu West Wagon, even if a commission of inquiry is set and says these people should be dealt with, government won't deal with them. And as long as that government doesn't deal with them, others will be emboldened to do the same thing. And so I feel a bit helpless about it. The point is, we are peace-loving, but it gets to a time when people must defend themselves. And if this continues, a time will come, others would also arm themselves with guns, and it will become a shootout. When it becomes a shootout, more people will be killed. In this case, the shooting was in one direction. And so all those who were injured were on one side. But like I'm saying, if impunity develops and it continues, a time will come, people will realize that the state cannot protect them. And when people realize the state cannot protect them, then they take measures to defend themselves. And when that happens, we really would have a bloodbath. And so this is the time for all of us to speak out. Those who were identified to have shot people were armed should be arrested and dealt with by the law. If people know that you'll be arrested and dealt with by the law, they will refrain from doing what they do. I saw what happened the other day in Mamobi, and I hear it was the result of health walks. The two opposing parties were holding health walks or something, and then there was a
Mahama on the Mamobi matter. Melenkinu to a document noir mede mono. We are hoping the Ghana police will pick. Oh, the reason why I sit here and we expect said here Rebecca Bia or Motino more Blue Gate, more recorded Accra FM Citizen Show area Bia. You record the program, more program nina, more a year standby a year or your friend say. Jubilee House, a recorded Citizen Show every afternoon. Gabi office, Dankwa Institute, more a year a recorded a friend say the Citizen Show. Then at the BNI office, you have a year equipment, a year Monday a recorded. So we expect that there are certain things because Rebecca Asma me koka yamba chimino. Mosimu police headquarters and motese maker, so you heard from the radio. But yeah, the idea a year at some here, Nehia Ghana for Etremodia. Near no dear Dampare Ebunania Gusu to say on Tea as some cry ecoso. And it's very sad that if indeed the MPP through the Ghana Police Service or the military, because we know say Asuchare a military, or more a training center. And if indeed it is true that they are training men to cause havoc our Ashanti region, to be specific, they are training men, and even some are foreigners. Bawumia chief and a sponsor. How gonna kakra? Ye bebu samo adewe ayadenya obia mfi. Obia nchirechire yemu obia ntimi nka ncho so oh etisa anasa ntisa just to make sure say we have a very calm system. Meanwhile, one MPP ni akwa twituo e o Mamobi atutuo abo NDC ni e o Mamobi And as Orajo Mama rightly said, Bibia yano, Obia nyashe, bepemine. Kwame, Ghana police issue statement whether investigations no, baby, and I said Nipanom tutu no, Omo hun, Omo nye. The statement omo issue ya and say BBS will be and calm has returned and they are trying to look for those involved and all that. Meanwhile, there is a clear picture about the guy holding the pistol. So, oya MPP ni, oya MPP tag, ya yamani too, oni license impo, but ekrano, why occur because there is no way dampare ebetimi I didn't say MPP ni and the party members, they can do whatever they want. And when you do that, you are telling the NDC also to arm their people. And I nominate a BNI Nibi Dinkomo, and I say what they are doing is they will allow the MPP people to misbehave. But targeted NDC boys, no much chichichiwomo, those who are womom cry arms, and then they no much chichichiwomo. I mean, you see, yes, they say no, and Americano. And Isaac Kicker say NDC Nina a twin tuna and Casambre and ya young Damparia home press conference. That guy is a zombie, but you see the way Damparene and people for no Ghana no. Yet Ghana will not be.
Mamma was so Wajamre Owasi, Shenasomam say Ahasi, a FunnTV GH podcast stories, a training because making headlines, and a Jimre and a Єxp0sě-Bobie, Owasi, and any money and Braxi must and a Kanya Mr. Sobiti subscribe to the channel, hit on notification bell, share now for front so insight into me and can be. Or maybe I just who say, or minor a call about to so about to every and be assumed. Na asumdwe ni de onyankopon wode ma wa it's up to you say one so wotimi abo ho ban na atenase da e wo man mu na ekoba se ye beto aba na yete se party we say akofa ni nkofo bia o training wo mu na omudi etu ahyehye wo nsem amomu aba be ye basabasa e wo man mu dia ene na asumdwe onyankopon de ma ye no na yeto na sawra yeto na se na information allegedly Yenya free a year will be ansa aso ye Accra based radio presenter say MPP amayukunu du to franka ema womu Dr. Bawumia ninua ene wafa enkofu bia ebinum kra enye Ghana fo ebi nso eye Ghana fo a omu kire kwanya ombefa so a ombetimi atu na omude eye itu ahye omunsem na omudi ababa ye basabasa awo Ashanti enenem potem asem osi ena bedwafo atransia omuye won pensem yensem romanso ye
the same Ghana they know. The people they think they are rational will not be the same rational people they know. Enyama besisa. And things will happen in a very radical way that they will never understand. Because at the end they say, untimi, oya IGP, untimi, ame the other side. Now we nya eye omo makano. Yonu, they are all watching. They all know what is going on. Ubu so masema omo few. Oka bibia omo imagine say ya can't tell people for guys, do this. To monfa to nsisem enko krum na monfa nko dim kwasiasem. I know this document, they will not speak to it, they don't care. Bibia and see. Nobody is telling you to come and admit it. But even for the fact say Ghana Police Service will let us know, say na air security we are making sure at least it brings some easiness in the system. But Ujani say then some of us, you are telling us I said yes inti yedi obeye. But the NDC too can arm their people. The ordinary Ghanaian is bet me amen ho. Because Ghana fire on margin say dampare o party MPP moko mudi one your friend say opam pepra and I know soldier penny bi amni di nkomo also go ka opam pepra asem a 9DC penny phone be oh na or 64 battalion or Gbevlola tenum ne training omo no na ade. No, nobody. I mean, no be any problem. No be any problem with those things. Sabi, and you are from Yenukrano. Later, omutimi kon eyaka. Intime eyana baby obi no obi dia grow free no enye me problem. My problem is the current situation we find ourselves in. Because with what is going on, no, you are telling NDC any Ghana for almost sinkete ariata so. You are telling them that look, Charlie, you guys should also start mobilizing yourself. And this time around, Makachro Dampare, Ghana for you. Obiani wa MPP ni kum nipa bakwa. Obiani wa betwen say afa ni akọhwe nipa no ana say some police ni tutuo ana mo kwase fulani ni bi ana say mo kwase say Ashanti ana nkrani mo kwase say obi atare Emma obekum obi ntra ho the nearby house no ye MPP house no amanfo be wura ho the nearby house no obi anu say we MPP for fie no you see people going there, you see people entering in Sumunam hotel, you see obi this time around Ghana for nyimi you, so you guys should look sharp, do the right thing. Now obi won tono, that's all. Just do the right thing. Yanko to abano, no intimidation. Mama boy ba kwa kwa chituo 10 wa bobi nemu wa bobi sire mu ba ko oko eno no bibia nsibio. You have started training another people. Document way a bar system numu enye ne minim nipa ode to system numu ya check abuse mo ho asem a mumfi document ni so circulate kwa na eko unhu ba bia de so free. So to put fear in the system. Say info. Just let us know what is happening with a Napo camp and a Suchare. That's all. How difficult is this? Anyway, let me just move on. But yes, and this press conference and it's about a Memphis Central issues. So definitely, be more updates on and somewhere Fifikwete Bobosono. But it's about a Memphis issues. Joanna disqualification and home communities. Okay, so Ras Kotka says, Bobie, if JM fails to arrest these MPP guys, I will not let him rest. For that one, you see, NDC winia, it will be in their own interest. Say, Abino ebe prosecute omo, no mako jail, because you see, somebody like Akwayo Kotu ewo mamobi, ni picture back clear. President Mahama aka say owo Akwa ni picture wahwebi. Obi ahwebi. Yeah, they told them. Adaya bebo abana wie say ken. Two things. Either the state will deal with you, and I say nipa no born in emutuo no. Ono so ne nkrofo be say tu abehwehwe wo. Yani dey so simple. Dampare num nyina anim. Double boys ya mo ne Samia Okunam yi. Minim say ye tu aba bebre no abedwane. Guy ba ko or retire free military mu. Na onamudi nkwasi asem. Odi nansen ya ye se waje hane. Wanya visa to Canada. Oko. And I'm saying Nyame mfa nko. Because our intel onim say they are losing. And I'm saying Nyame mfa nko. And see Ghana help you. So double ne sa boys ni nyina no. They will let them just run away. No more free or my no mu. But some more my way mu nko ade a No, people will go to their homes and have a nice conversation with them. For that one there, Yenunti Orajo Mama Winia, Sabeya or Manu Bejono. When you use the law on the people, me so be yami baby, Nasa Mra any dear, Makuma Tomeyem, because ye Tromaya Embraum. But say Embrana near, you are telling me to deal with the person in my own bulsa way. You are telling me to deal with the person in my own bulsa way. That's all. Nana Kwesi says, if any say refuse to arrest these demonic crooks, I'll be confident to believe. I'll believe the statement MPP and DC are all the same. No, okay, all right. So that is what he wants to communicate. Vivian Upon is here with us on Facebook. David Ěxp0sě-JDM should do something to the MPP people. And the Peace Council, the Christian Council, the Islamic Council, the Ghana Police Service true, because when it comes to the internal matters, they are the people mandated to make sure say baby are right. Here, Greater Accra Regional Commander, a whole family did a press conference. That this year, one of the ulumos, a wo onimhubi. Bepemene, I adapted some strategy. Oh, young few, young cashe. In Tubon say, Asemwa, now I die out. But you see, we know the law. Obiti say, Ajin, Ahin, the regional police commander. Abai Sasa. No, people will make petitions. Some of us will take him personally to court. He will answer to certain things. On your pro. Next time, we should do everything to let people know that, look, say, Ataria, you are not superior, neither a human being than we, the citizens or civilians. The civilians, yanyamwa, ye nipa. When you are done with your job, you become a civilian and head one. So, I mean, that's it. Me pamcho, and JM ama Akufo-Addo emwaye mienu. And many aje won pa. I enjoy a response now. Orajo Mahama. Ede ama Akufo-Addo. Me de pa but Akufo-Addo there no. Okay. So Akufo-Addo busa Okobusa Jomama say Jomama a position is say on a Galamsey. Yes. And on free SHS, right? Oh, Nina. Okay, so you're able to Nina. So which one is the first? The Galamsey. All right, so you got your question. Akufo-Addo busa John Mahama. And then Roger Mahama a bar prono. Or money muaye, or money response, a very befitting one.
Somebody who wants to be president, he can't change his mouth. One side of his mouth is saying one thing, the other side of his mouth is saying another thing. It is not good for him. In the 2020 election, after the government had acted on the Galamsey, he went around all the mining districts of Ghana to tell them that when he comes, he's going to give amnesty to anybody who has been attacked on the Galamsey issue by my government. So it's not surprising that MPP lost in all those constituencies. That when he comes, he will now enforce the Galamsey laws. We want the NDC, four-time NDC presidential candidate, to come clean, to tell us where does he stand. This is what I meant when I said that I was prepared to put my presidency on the line. I was prepared to take the political risk in dealing with them Galamsey. Somebody who wants to be president, he can't change his mouth. One side of his mouth is saying one thing, the other side of his mouth.
You better hear Jomama response on the Galamsey. Asema Akufo-Addo eka. Akufo-Addo say 2020.
We're going to drive the elephant straight back into the bush so that the NDC can come back and continue the good work that it was doing. As Sam George said, President Akufo-Addo said I should come out clearly on Galamsey. It looks like he doesn't live in this country because I've commented on Galamsey over and over again. The University of Energy and Natural Resources gave political leaders the platform to outline their policy on small-scale mining. And for a whole hour, I outlined our policy. After that, there was questions and answers for 2 hours. We were there for 3 hours. So he should just tell his Flagstaff House media to get him the tape of what I said at the University of Energy and Natural Resources. Recently, when I met the clergymen, the Christian community, a part of my speech and the questions and answers was again on Galamsey and small-scale mining. And so, I mean, there's a lot that I've said. It is his responsibility. The people of Ghana elected him. He is currently the president of Ghana. And it is his responsibility to deal with Galamsey now. I know that after 7 January 2025, when Ghanaians have voted for me, I will take that responsibility and we will sort out illegal mining. He also asked me, we're going to drive the elephant straight back into the bush so that the NDC can come back and continue the good work that it was doing. As Sam George said, President Akufo-Addo said I should come out clearly on Galamsey.
So on Galamsey matters, and mepe Orajo Mama response no. If you are not a lazy president, Akufo-Addo, if you are not a lazy, a reckless, a blockhead guy, Akufo-Addo, so you be a wajunimu. Let your guys go and pick Jomama's tapes and play it for you. Eh? Hesiojia osuonya Jomama ba oberepuno no. Pedophile no. Let them go and gather onya rape no. Na among gather tapes. What Jomama has said. Just pick NDC manifesto. Never call a Jubilee House. Sit down and read. You don't like reading. You don't like listening to anything. And that is why contract issues surrounding Ameri. You were like, I was misled. Yes, you'll be misled. Because I am vegetable. Then your vice president to anyhow Aira Safwana Aira, you know, you get it. Anyhow Aira. So even what Jomama is saying, you know, want it. Unfortunately, Akufo-Addo, Ghana for to aba amount to solve our problems. Now what Jai Kwakobusa opposition say, what stance ever want to say? When you tell them they are fools, almost who did you on matter? We spend money on you, Akufo-Addo, Bawumia, we spend our money, me Bobie, me tell you ane mamudi. Me taxes, na de tosi uteshe. In this are you, Akufo-Addo, you don't have money to buy even a shoe. You in opposition, the way are now mobro, ACTA. We saw you guys. We saw you guys. Mere beggars. You don't have anything. So,
Mamena was so Jim Merchanting Ahasi a year FunnTV GH political stories at 20 weeks make headlines and a Jimre and ADB Ěxp0sě and Idemia Rasimu. Subscribe. That's any about India Dumia, ever saying a shame. Mela Swajimre.